Okay, this is something you really like to eat,
Hamburger,
but it has something on it that's dairy.
cheeseburger.
Yeah. This is something you really like doing with.
Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Curiosity TV. Watch, subscribe, click the notification bell and enjoy the vibe. How is this even possible that billionaire Bill Gates and his wife Melinda Gates are splitting up? Is it conflict of interest? Any woman or man? Or they're actually having money problems? Just imagine how many hours of couples therapy you can afford when you're among the world's richest people. Or the shared sense of purpose you could forge while raising 3 children and running a $50 billion charitable foundation with your spouse. Then imagine that it's not enough to keep you together. In announcing their decision to divorce, Bill and Melinda Gates cited the work they'd done on their marriage, and a mutual sense of pride in their children and philanthropy. But they said in identical joint statements shared on Twitter, "We no longer believe we can grow together as a couple in this next phase of our lives. If Bill and Melinda Gates can't make a marriage work, what hope is there for the rest of us, given that Bill and Melinda at one point believed they could grow together as a couple? But it's clear now that they've changed their minds. There's actually nothing wrong with changing your mind. I do it myself, several times a day. It's easier to do, I've found, once you're divorced. Changing your mind while you're still married is highly problematic, because your spouse remembers at a level of detail that you yourself can barely imagine. What you said and what expectations you generated with your unchanged mind 5 years ago, and what right do you have now to change your mind? Once you are divorced, you no longer need to remember the promises you made 5 years ago. Which is handy, because you don't in fact remember the promises you made 5 years ago. In the statement Bill and Melinda issued on Monday on the social media website Twitter, they wrote, "We ask for space and privacy for our family as we begin to navigate this new life. Just so you know, I have no intention of invading the couple's space and privacy. I have the utmost respect for a couple's space and privacy during a difficult transition, because seriously, a divorce is hard on couples, not just them but also their kids, their parents, their friends, their boards of directors, no matter how many millions or billions of dollars you've managed to acquire." Bill and Melinda Gates surprised the world when they announced they would be ending their marriage after 27 years. The couple, who met when Melinda was a product manager at the company Bill founded, Microsoft, and who share 3 children, Jennifer, 25, Rory, 21, and Phoebe, 18, did not have a prenuptial agreement. Forbes estimates that Bill's net worth is $129.3 billion, making him the 4th richest person in the world behind Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and LVMH chairman Bernard Arnault. It has come to light that the Gateses do have a separation agreement, a document they likely drew up with lawyers before filing for divorce, and which they have asked the court to refer to when divvying up their assets. So far the divorce seems quite amicable, but there's still a lot to be decided, including how their vast real estate portfolio will be split. Here are the lists of properties Bill and Melinda Gates must divide in their billion-dollar divorce. Their primary residence alone is valued at around $131 million. Below AD investigates what is at stake with their millions of dollars worth of properties if they actually go on with their decision. Property number 1. Xanadu 2.0. This is the couple's Medina, Washington compound, which Forbes reports was nicknamed after the home in Citizen Kane. It was their primary residence and is valued at more than $131 million. At 66,000 square feet, it sits on the shores of Lake Washington and includes amenities like a 60-foot swimming pool and a trampoline room. Architects James Cutler and Peter Boland built the dwelling, and the New York Times reports that after Melinda and Bill were married in 1994, she hired AD 100 designer Thierry Despont to do the interiors. It seems likely that Melinda will relinquish her rights to the massive abode, considering she told the Times as recently as 2019, "We won't have that house forever. I'm actually really looking forward to the day that Bill and I live in a 1,500 square foot house." Property number 2. Del Mar, California beach house. In April of 2020, the couple picked up an oceanfront mansion near San Diego for $43 million. Built in 1999 by Ken Ronchetti, the property features a 6-bedroom main home, 2 guest houses, a greenhouse, a pool, a hot tub, and a tennis court. It has a much more modern look than their Washington house, with plenty of glass, stone, light woods, and ocean views. Property number 3. Rancho Santa Fe, California, Equestrian Ranch. In 2014 they spent $18 million on a 228-acre horse ranch, also near San Diego. The seller was weight loss maven Jenny Craig. The property includes everything one needs to house horses, including stables, a veterinarian office, a racetrack, and a guest house. Bill and Melinda purchased another horse farm in New York's Westchester County in 2018, but that was a gift for their eldest daughter Jennifer, and will likely not factor into the divorce. Property number 4. Indian Wells, Californian home. They paid $12.5 million for this 6-bedroom, 9-bathroom desert getaway in 1999. It is 13,000 square feet and borders a golf course. Property number 5. Wellington, Florida horse farm. In addition to her New York farm, Jennifer owns Evergate Stables in Wellington, Florida. And while that property likely also won't be part of the divorce, Bill picked up an additional farm in the area in 2019 for $21 million. It is unclear if that parcel was also a gift for Jennifer, or if it will be divided between Bill and Melinda. What do you think may be the reason for this billion-dollar split? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video to the end. Go on and subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell icon so that you won't miss out on any of our hot new videos.